Hey guys, welcome back to our channel Time Kiddos. So today we are going to do a whiteboard app in App Inventor. So let's get started. So let's browse it. App Inventor. Yeah, so we are going to do an advanced app today, and we'll also do a portfolio app. So it's just taking a lot of time. Yeah. So here we have got it, and now let's click on the link. So you just need to click on create apps. So I have already signed in it into my account, so it won't ask me for sign in. And yeah, okay, so this is a whiteboard app which we had done, and here we have created a canvas. So actually there's a canvas, and I would like to say how I kept the screen into portrait. So first, you'll get an empty screen. I'll just duplicate the tab and show you how you'll get an empty screen and how to start a new project. So just click on start a new project after you sign in. Okay. When you click on start a new project, you can name your project as Whiteboard App. So no spaces, but you can keep underscore whiteboard. And now let's create an OK. So let's open our app, and you'll get an empty screen like this, a portrait screen. So I'll say how to turn it into a landscape screen. So first click on the screen, and then scroll down, and here you'll get a checkbox called scrollable. Not scrollable, sorry. So you'll get option, yeah, here screen orientation. So we can also keep it sensor. Sensor means it would be portrait and landscape. When the user turns the phone into landscape, then app will be in landscape, and when the user turns it into portrait, then it will be in a portrait. So actually there's so many things that we have to add. So this portrait is very small for that size. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take landscape. And also what I'm gonna tell you now is you'll usually get a phone size here, but I would like to keep a tablet size. So you'll have a bigger screen, and just CTRL, and you can drag like this, and it will decrease the screen. It will decrease the screen zoom in and zoom out. So what you're gonna do now, we have done all the settings. So you have to take a canvas. So as I said, in drawing an animation, you will get a canvas. Keep it. And as I said to you, what you have to do, height full parent means total, it will come on the full screen. And width also full parent means it will come on the full screen. So a canvas has been created, full parent. Yeah. So there is a canvas. Our canvas has been created. So now what we are gonna do, we are gonna add a background image for our canvas. So as I had it here, there's not an image. So where there is canvas, you can see a background image option here. So what I have done, I have already uploaded and designed and coded, but I'm explaining in a new thing, in a new project. So you can just upload a file, and you can get all the images like blackboard cartoon image. So you'll get so many images. So I have chosen one of the images which I think was good. So here we have clicked on it, and now what we are gonna do, we are gonna add a background image. So background image, I'll keep it something. Wait, I just want to show you, but I actually deleted it, so maybe I can't. But background image, you have to add it. And in the media, I have added black JPG, that's blackboard, white JPG, that's whiteboard. So here what we are gonna do, we have line width options. We can draw or write text, and we can increase or decrease the font size, and we can also do this. 1 minute, I'll show you. Yeah, you can change it to blackboard and whiteboard and draw and text. So you can also clear everything. And so let's get started. So we were done with the canvas designing. So below that, actually I just want to choose a file, so I'll download it for you. So blackboard cartoon, I'm just downloading this one and I'll name it as Blackboard. Okay, I'll just name it as black. And now I'm gonna choose file from here and yeah, black. So I'm gonna choose file and here it got uploaded. So now what you're going to do, 1 minute. Yeah. So now what you're going to do is you have to add a horizontal arrangement in layouts. So what's a horizontal arrangement used for? Usually in app lab, game lab, we just drop it and drag it there. But this is more difficult to design. So we have to take a horizontal arrangement to arrange it horizontally. So take this horizontal arrangement below the canvas and keep its width fill pad. And that's it, what you have to do. So now what you're going to do, you have to add a label here. Wire label for line width. So you can see for line width. Okay. Actually for you, I just want to keep it visible, but yeah, I'll just keep it for now. But I'll remove it after some time. Yeah. So text box 2 and text box 3. So I have just kept it non-visible because it has to do something. 1 minute, yes. Yeah. Just reloading Whiteboard App. So yeah. So what I was saying that here we have added 2 spinners. What's a spinner? Usually in app lab, game lab, we used to call it drop down. But here we call it as a spinner. So first I have taken a label and then I have kept it line width. The text is line width. Okay. So after actually I'll just keep it here. So if you see, yeah. So this is line width, and now beside that you have to add a text box. So you can just drag a text box. Yeah, you can drag a text box like this, and you have to keep its width 5% and height automatic. Okay. So I'll show you how to delete an element. So first click on the element which you have to delete on the screen, and then click on delete here, and it will get deleted. So now we have deleted that, and what I'm going to do here, this is a text box, but I want to keep the default. I want to keep the default line width as 5. So I've kept the text as 5 in the text box, but you can backspace it and write it. And the next one, as I said, is spinner. So that's a drop down, as we say in App Lab. So I have added some items. So here there's a bit difference. You don't need to click enter, and what you have to do, you have to write. So I'm writing a blackboard. So this spinner is for blackboard. So I'm writing it as blackboard. Keep a comma and then take a space and write whiteboard. So it will come separately only if you keep a comma. If you write it like with enter like this, still it won't give us. It will give mixed. But you have to keep a comma, then only it will give us separately. And now what we are going to do, the next one is a button. So you just have to drag a button. And I forgot to say this width is 14%. And the button, you have to drag a button from the user interface and keep it here. And actually when you keep somewhere, you will get a blue line vertically. So you have to, it means that if you keep here, it will go there. Okay. So I took a button and now I'm naming it as clear. So you can also keep a background color, but I just want to be, even the button should be clear. So let's go with the next one, and that's again a spinner. So why is this spinner again? This is spinner 2 and this is spinner 1. Spinner 1 is for blackboard and whiteboard. And spinner 2, as I said, we can draw and write. Means we can draw and do texting. Like we can write with a keyboard and enter it. So as I said, we have to keep a comma, space, write. We have to write, then we have to keep a comma, again we have to take a space and then write. So we have got all the 2 drop downs that we have thought. So now what we are going to do, we suppose if one user takes text. So if one user takes text, they have to write. So this is for writing the text. Okay, they can write how much they want, but only one line should be visible here. But in Blackboard, it will be visible clearly. So and text box 2 is a font. And why I'm not letting it be visible, because only when they choose text in the drop down, then only these will be visible for us. So I'll keep it not visible. So just go down and take this, remove this checkbox. Let's do it for text box 2. Okay, so now we are done with it. I hope you understood. So let's go with the coding now. But before that, I would like to just say one thing, and that's as you can see, my blackboard is really different, and I have also taken a whiteboard. I'll just preview for it. Yeah, so there's a whiteboard. If you want, you can take a snip if you don't find it. So there's a whiteboard, and I'll also show the preview of blackboard. Yeah, so this is the preview of blackboard. Okay, so actually I have, this is the same. So now let's go with the coding. And one more important thing, you have to sign in to this project or else it won't be saved, and it will auto save itself. Okay, so now let's go. So the first thing we are going to do, let's remove all these things. So the main thing we are going to do, first we have to do this, but I don't want to remove all these things. So yeah, so this is all the coding I have done for this app. It's very easy. So let's get started. So first we have to initialize a variable, a global variable. So I'm going to initialize it as board type, and the board type would be black for me. Okay, so let's start from drawing, only drawing. So before, I actually didn't keep any of these. I'm just showing, so don't count this. Okay, so now go to canvas 1 here and take when canvas 1 drag. So when dragged, then we have to call canvas 1 draw line. Means we can draw on the whiteboard. We have to call that we have to draw on the whiteboard. So call canvas draw line. We have taken that block now. So what you have to keep near x1, get prev x. What? Prev x. So you will get here, if you click like this, you'll get prev x like this. You have to keep like that. Okay, and y2 will be prev y, and x2 will be current x, and y2 will be current y. I'll tell you the reasons later. Okay, so we have drawn, but now what should be happen? The main thing should be happen that in the drop down, I mean spinner, in the spinner, if draw is selected, then only this should happen, right? Then only this should happen. So what we are going to keep here, go to control, take a if then block, place it here, and then go to maths, take a is equals to sign, and if spinner dot selection is equals to draw, means in spinner selection, if it is equals to draw, then this should happen. So let's read the total code. When canvas 1 dragged, if spinner 2 dot selection is equals to draw, call canvas 1 draw line, x1 prev x, y1 get y prev x, x2 current x, y2 current y. So we have done the draw. So let's keep the side. So we have done all these, right? So now let's do for the line width. So first of all, let's check for you. And yeah, here the text box for line width is text box 1. You can check it here. So it's text box 1. So what we are going to do, go to canvas 1. When you go to canvas 1, it will give you set canvas 1 line width. Okay, so I'll show you that. Yeah, set canvas 1 line width. So you have to take this and keep it here up. So after keeping this, okay, it should take the line width. But from where it will take? From the text box. Which text box? Text box 1's text. So go to text box 1 and take text box 1 text. Okay. So let's just delete this block. For example, yeah. So now we are done with drawing. So let's go with the next one, board type. Okay. But before that, let's do a small function, and that's clear button. So this clear button, it's button 1 for just remembrance because we need it right now. Okay. Actually, you can also rename it if you don't want to see again and again, but I didn't do it because it's easy to transfer here and there. So when button 1 click means when clear button, sorry, 1 minute, yeah. So when clear button clicked, then what should happen? Then the canvas should clear. Then when clear button is clicked, we have to call the canvas. I'm just telling, but that doesn't really happen, but that's just a block. So when clear button is coming, when clear button is clicked, then we have to call the canvas. Canvas, clear this. So go to canvas 1, then you will get call canvas 1 clear. So you have to attach it here, and that's it. So now we are done with canvas line width, drawing, and clear button. So let's go to the board color now. Right. So yeah. So now let's go to the spinner. So that's spinner 1, right, where we had kept blackboard and whiteboard. So let's just check it. Yeah. So that's spinner 1. So what we have to do? We have to go to the spinner 1 here and take spinner 1 after selecting selection do block. So you have to take that and take if block. Why if block? So if spinner, I'll just explain that now. So that's what we are gonna do with blocks. So I'll just remove this and I'll just explain you this. Yeah. So just leave this. Okay. So what should happen? I've taken a if block. I'll just remove this else. Yeah. So now spinner 1. So if spinner 1 selection is equals to blackboard. So if in the drop down, if somebody chooses blackboard, that means you have to go to math, take an is equals to block, then you have to go to spinner 1 dot selection, and then go to text, write exactly the thing what was there. Whatever, it could be capital or small, you have to not write it by your own, but you have to check it if B is capital, like that. No spelling error should be, as it's very sensitive, because that's a drop down and we have to confirm that it's correct. So you better copy it, and we have done this. So now what we have to do? We have to set the global board type to black. So we have initialized a variable board type. Okay. So now I'll just tell you, when you keep here, you will get like this. You can take one here and you can keep like this. So what you'll do? Set board type to black. So they're choosing blackboard. So the board type should also be black. So set global board type to black. And now the next one, the main one, is this. So now what should happen? Set, I think you understand by the statement. So whatever it could be, we have initialized that the global board type for blackboard is black. But in canvas 1, the background image of canvas should change to black, right? So as I said, I have uploaded this before only, like this. It will happen like this. So I have uploaded like this. So now what we have to do? We have to go to canvas 1. set canvas background image. Have to take this. And after taking that, I'll just tell you a shortcut. Don't worry. Yeah. So go to text. You directly can't attach an image here. So set canvas one background image to when blackboard is there. We have to take blackboard image, right? So that's usual. So what you have to do, go to text, take this empty string, attach it here, and write whatever is there. Don't make a spelling error. And that's me. So we are gonna write the same black.jpg. So let's write black.jpg. And let's test. So yeah, you can see like that. But I better take my own one which I had done. Okay. So it will also work in that way, but I'm doing in my own way. Okay. So now here we have set the canvas background image, but you have to tell me a combination now. So for blackboard, will black color will be fine? I mean, if you draw anything on blackboard, the default color will be black only for pen color. So will you be able to see anything? No, right? So go to canvas one, then take set canvas paint color. I repeat, set canvas paint color to white, because for blackboard we have to take white and for whiteboard we have to take black. Okay, so as I told you in the app lab also, if you take else, we don't need to repeat everything, right? So go to settings and add an else block. That's it. So now else means if it's not blackboard, then it will usually be whiteboard, right? Whichever board, but board is mandatory. So set global board type to white. So for blackboard, black, and for whiteboard, it should be white. And now you have to set the canvas one background image to white.jpg. As I already showed you the preview of the image, I think you have taken the screenshot. So you have to keep it as set canvas background image to white.jpg. And for if we set for this white paint color, and for whiteboard will we be able to see white paint color? No. So we'll keep set canvas one paint color to black. Okay. So now we will keep the font size. Okay. I think you understood me. Yeah. So we actually didn't do anything for line. So I'm taking this back. This line width. Okay, there's not any wrong. I'll just keep it right here. And yeah, 1 minute. Just search for text. Yeah. So this is text. So when canvas one touch. So I'll just show the preview at last. But when we write down the text and the font size, it directly won't get inserted. We have to click on the canvas like we do with Cyrus. Usually we click with the pen, but in the phone we click on the we click with the finger, right? So we have to click with the finger on the board, and you will get the text. So that's what the text will work. And I'll also keep the recording of the app because it does only work on phone. Okay, so now you can keep set Canva one font size to text box to text. So first let's take when canvas one touched. Okay, so let's go to when and take when canvas one touched. So now we'll just remove this. Yeah. So now text and draw is in spinner 2, right? Drop down 2. So spinner 2 selection is equals to text. Go to math, take is equals to, then go to spinner 2 dot selection, and then go to text, take an empty string, keep it here and write text. You have to write the exact same thing what's there in the spinner. And after doing that, We have to set the font size because that's not good. We have to code for the font size. So let's just check. For the font size, we have kept. So for the font size, yeah, it's text box 2 for me for the font size. So now for the font size, what we are going to do, set canvas 1 font size. Go to canvas 1, set canvas 1 font size to text box 2 text. And after that, the main thing what should happen, it should draw the text, right? So go to canvas 1 again. So when any person selects text, then we have to call the canvas, draw the text please. So call canvas 1, draw text. And the text, where should be the text taken from? Text box 3. And the X position will be get X, because we don't know where they would point their finger on. So we keep get X. And I know where you'll get that. Just click on this and you'll get like this. And get Y. And that's it. Our app is totally ready. So to check our apps, we might need a phone. So let's just wait for 2 minutes. So yeah, got back the phone, and now I'll instruct you how to do this. So first, when you get the connect, I think you can see this. Yeah, you can see this, right? This is, oh no, it's too fat. Yeah, sorry. So I think you can see this. This QR code, and you can, if you don't want to allow your camera, you can also keep your code. So first you have to go to Play Store. I think you all know Play Store. So you have to go to Play Store. Let's go to Play Store. And I've opened the Play Store now. So let's click Meet AI2 Companion, and you will get it like this. I hope you can see this. Yeah. So you'll get it like this. And now you're gonna open. So I have already downloaded it, and you get a preview like this. Okay. So as I said, you can connect with code or QR code, but I would like to prefer to connect with QR code. So it will ask you like this. I only keep only this time every time. So it will show you. So I'm now scanning the code. So it's right now scanning the code. And on the screen also we have to keep the screen awake. We shouldn't shut down. Okay. So yeah. Now it got connected. So I guess you can see a whiteboard app. So I would like to upload the recording. So yeah, sorry, I just need to keep this. Yeah, so now our app is totally done, and I'll surely show you the preview, but you will be shocked that we have created an advanced app. So guys, I hope you understood the concept. Bye, have a great day. And please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you. And don't forget to click on the bell icon. Bye.